Welcome to St. Louis on the Air. I'm Sarah Fensky. It's a question that savvy diners confront with regularity. What new place should I try this month? And once again, our friends from Sauce Magazine are here to help us answer this question. And while some months offer an embarrassment of riches, so many options that it's hard to know what to do, this month promises an entirely manageable list. We've got one restaurant, one bar, and one coffee shop. And here today to tell us all about them is Sauce Magazine managing editor Heather Hughes Huff. So Heather, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And we're also joined by Meera Nagarajan. She's the art director of Sauce Magazine. And Meera, thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you.
So let's start with that bar. I know it also has food, but I think it's primarily a bar. And this is a bar that has everyone talking this month. Heather, what is Takashima Records?
Takashima Records is in the new Chroma building in the Grove. It is a Japanese-inspired bar with a lot of Japanese whiskeys, sake, and some small bites. It's a great nightlife spot. It's kind of dim and dark, and they have a live DJ spinning real records, and the walls are all lined with records. It's very cool. A great place to hang out and have a few drinks and a little snack. It is pretty pricey. But the drinks are really good. The bar manager there is Ty Nelevaiko, who used to be at Blue Ocean in the Loop. So he is a certified sake sommelier. So if you don't know what sake is or if you like it, he's definitely there to help you out and help you explore what all that has to offer. And then the small bites are all also Japanese inspired. They have some sushi and some little dishes. I tried the eggplant with shishito peppers, which was delicious. And yeah, it's just a great nightlife spot.
Now, is this one of these spots where if you're not cool, you may feel a little out of the loop being there?
I don't know. I don't think anyone should feel that way. I think if a bar is dark, I definitely feel less that way because no one can really see you.
No one can see what we're wearing.
They've got some great deep booths that you can go hide in if you feel that way. But I think it's a great place to explore and make you feel cooler, not the other way around.
Well, so that's Takashima Records. It certainly has a lot of buzz right now, and hopefully people will go check that out. Meera, tell us about our true restaurant offering this month. It's called the Storming Crab.
Yeah, there's a number of crab places that have opened in the last year, like Crab Kings and the Mad Crab, and people aren't tired of this kind of a crab boil place. And, it's fun. You get to wear the bib, you wear the gloves, everybody's making a mess. It's a good time.
Yeah.
So when we went, we tried, this is at 1242 South Kirkwood Road, and we tried a bunch of things. We tried their hush puppies, which were great, and a fried shrimp and fries kind of appetizer to start. And so three of us went, we ordered one of their platters that included potatoes, sausage, peel and eat shrimp, corn, and snow crab, and we were being greedy. We added extra snow crab, which was entirely unnecessary. I really didn't
You were
need
full.
Very, yeah.
But I mean, I think it was around $50 if without the additional crab, and it can easily feed a lot of people. And they have a number of sauces to choose from, which is customary. We got their Crab House Cajun boil, and it was great.
So is this place super packed? I feel like these crab places, everybody's there. You have to wait in line a long time. Was that your experience?
Well, this one is a pretty big restaurant.
Yeah, it's a huge space.
It's like it's enormous. So I can imagine at dinner it would probably get kind of busy, but we went at lunchtime and it was very easy.
Okay. Well, that's the Stormin' Crab in Kirkwood, and it's great to see another county option for people who are sick of waiting an hour for dinner in the county. Okay, so then our final place on this month's hit list, this is called Road Crew Coffee. I understand they've been open now a couple months.
Yeah, we were a little slow on the uptake with these guys, but we definitely wanted to mention them because it's a really cute space. It's also in a new build out on Morganford. I think it's called Mofo.
That's
the name of the building. So aside from that,
so that's that big fancy new building on Morganford, right?
Yeah, and
apartments are in there.
It's definitely an updated feel to the sort of dive bar-y vibe of Morganford. It's very slick, huge windows. It's really sunny. They serve blueprint coffee and then have rotating roasters that they feature. Right now it's Parlor. The coffee was excellent, and then they also have some local bakeries represented. They have pastries from Whisk, La Patisserie Choquette, and then Donut Drive-In. So it's a great place to go sit. We saw a lot of people working on their laptops, and there's also an adjacent bike shop. So they do service there, and they also sell bike gear like clip-in shoes and things like that. It was a really cool vibe. We really enjoyed it.
And is this, I'm assuming, pretty much a daytime place?
Yeah, well, it's open until 6:30, which is really nice for a good coffee shop in St. Louis. Everything seems to close around 4 p.m., so I was very happy to see that.
So is this too many people working on laptops might be a hard spot to have a meeting, or would you recommend it for that?
I would recommend it. We went in the afternoon, and there were definitely open tables. I'm guessing on the weekends it gets a little busier, but they do also offer some beers. So if you want to stay like afternoon to early evening, it's a good place to meet up.
Okay, well, that's exciting. Well, this is such a manageable list. It's Takashima Records, Storming Crab, Road Crew Coffee. You go to these 3 places, you can officially say you're in the know. You know what's up in St. Louis, and that's why we are so grateful to our friends at Sauce for getting us there. So Heather Hughes Huff and Meera Nagarajan of Sauce Magazine, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
This is St. Louis on the Air on St. Louis Public Radio, 90.7 KWMU.
Support comes from the Missouri Forest Products Association, saluting Earth Day on April 22nd with an ongoing commitment to help offset carbon emissions with sustainable harvesting of Missouri forests. Details at choosewood.com.
The Gateway brings you the day's news from the St. Louis region and across Missouri. It also includes stories from the Illinois side of the river and our Metro East reporter, Will Bauer.
In Alton, in Belleville, in East St. Louis, in Edwardsville, in Cahokia Heights, at Scott Air Force Base, I'm Will Bauer, St. Louis Public Radio.
Listen to reports from Will and all of our journalists weekdays on the Gateway, on the STLPR app, and wherever you get podcasts.